It's Lucy from Nanny Buttons Crafts. We're going to look at some of the projects I've been making this week as a chaotic multi-crafter. So the first one is this. I finished this is the Craft and a Cuppa Hexy Twist t-shirt. I did the basics from the pattern and then I just made the rest up. It's plain on the back, v-neck both sides, you can wear it either way. So I'm going to take it off because it's hot. I'm hot. Chaotic. So that's the crochet project I finished this week and started this week. And then I've got this. There's another one of these somewhere. It's not quite the same. I can't find it, so I'm gonna have to find it because this is going to be my weekend project. I think I'm doing a baggy tee, something like that. I think that's what I'm doing with this one. So that's, yeah, so there's another one of these somewhere. I think it's roughly the same size. We made a start. The other project I've done, I've not done much paper craft. I do love doing paper craft, but this is something I made a while ago. It was meant to be a journal that I can use, put thoughts and things in. It's not really happening. I don't even know if I've shared it, but this week I did this page here with a little pocket with a little tag in it, and I'm just using things that I have. Lots of pretty bits there. Again, this one here, that's really cute. I forgot, I went and got some of my dies out to see what I've got because I'd kind of forgotten. Look at this, I love this page. That's beautiful. I think that came from AliExpress. It was given to me. And this page here, it's more than I thought actually. There's another little tag you can write on the back. You can, you know, there's always spaces. You could absolutely fill this with bits and bobs. This is like an old, this is cool. This is like an old vintage recipe. It's like a little Halloween one. Not Halloween, Valentine's. How cute is that? That's lovely. Oh, I said Halloween. And there's a pocket to slot it into there with a little detail. And oh no, I did do another one as well. Yeah, I think I sat down, I pulled out some like pretty, I was feeling like I wanted to do something pretty because I know I've got loads of like witchy projects and things like foresty projects to do. Again, just like bits, there's a tag, I pulled out a load of dies, I cut out like the teapot shapes and tags. It's kind of all I've done really. There's lots of pages in this, so that's something to do. Sometimes it's nice just to stick things down. I'm happy just doing that. And stickers, I'd like to get more stickers. And that's cool. So I did that this week. This is new. Oh, hold on, no, we'll do the crochet thing. I wanted to make some bunting. I found this triangle pattern. 1, 2, that one looks bigger for some reason. And 3. So they'd go together in pastel-y colours, but I've got lots of other things to do, so that's just going to be a random triangle if I can remember how to make triangles. So that's that one. Now, this is a new thing. At the weekend, we went to this massive charity shop. It's very much a like a for the people charity shop rather than for the charity. They have lots of stuff, and they always have really good craft stuff. It tends to be quite older craft stock. They had loads of Christmas embroidery, cross stitch things, but I picked up a weaving board. Now I have wanted a weaving board, a weaving loom for ages, and you can get them on Vinted, not hugely expensive, but I just haven't done it. And we went in there, we got that, a toy for my son, and I also, oddly, these are the two things I've been wanting for ages, got a wooden spindle, you know, the drop spindles to do. I tried doing it with a 3D printed one. It's okay, but now I've got that, and I actually managed to make one of these, this pink piece here. I just managed to use a little bit of my wool to make that, but I don't really know what I'm doing. And yeah, this was, so I made this and I researched it. I haven't finished it properly at all. I just got really excited. I just wanted to make something really pink. I must be in a like pink and pretty mood because that's what I've done, and I'm actually really pleased with it. I've used different bits of wool, and that's it from the back, but that's actually the front and how it's meant to be. It's not finished properly. I didn't realise how complicated this craft is. You know, you can make patterns, diamonds, all sorts of crazy things. You can make scenes, you can, it's amazing, it's exciting. I'm going to come back to it, definitely, but for now that was just my attempt. And what I like about this one that I've got, I will do a whole video on it, especially once I practice some stuff. It has these like metal poles that you can go down the side, you can make them big and small, so that your lines are reasonably straight. I mean, it's hard to tell with the bits of huge wool coming out, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I think it's, I'm not going to try and say the name because I know I'll get it wrong. But yeah, so there'll be more weaving stuff coming from me. I am really interested in that, but I have a lot going on. So that was what I made this week. And then also I have my poor little mouse. Let me get my mouse. He doesn't have a head. And he's quite a big mouse as well. I started on him last week. And he really needs, I've just managed to get a few little bits done on him. His tail, I had to neaten his tail up and his feet, but he needs a face, a poor little chap. You'll get a face, someone. And then this is the big project. This is the autumn wreath that I'm making. Now I have just done a video which is coming out tomorrow, I think, with how I make my branches. It's not finished. I think you can begin to see I'm putting in some texture on the base of the tree, and I'm putting in some look like moss around here, and there's going to be some roots, and there's some, but this is on an embroidery hoop. There is a video that you can go and have a look at if you're sort of thinking about that, because as you can see behind me, I usually use polystyrene and I usually crochet around them, but I don't like using wool and polystyrene. It's horrible punching in, and if you punch in too many times you will break bits of the polystyrene ring. Not only that, polystyrene is really bad for the environment. This is wooden, you could use plastic, you could use anything round that you've got, you know, you could do paper if you wanted to, but the wool will stick to itself. You watch the videos, really, you will see the wool sticks to itself. It's just getting the shape, and I can make this chunk, you know, I could have chunky, I might even have like a big cloud here or something, I don't know. This is how I sometimes work. The project will evolve as I go. I'm thinking of putting a fox, a sleepy fox in here. I don't know if I can do a tiny little owl to go in the tree, or a tiny little squirrel, who knows, but I want to get lots of colour in this. I've used this colour blue. I think I want a darker blue, but this is just for now, because I need to order some more colours. So that's as far as I'm going. It is Friday today. I am very tired. I need to go and clean and tidy. I think I've achieved a lot this week for me, because I do voluntary work as well, and I'm tired now. So that's what I've done this week. I'm going to go and do some tidying now, clean my house up, and then I'm going to put a wall order in, which is very, very exciting. Please subscribe if you can, because it really helps me to keep going, even though I'm always going to be creating anyway. And I will be back with more things of what I get up to next week. Okay, take care, bye.